So what do they call the black people over here? What they call them in slavery? They call them niggas, didn't they? Right? It's all right, sis. Listen to this. Read.
Acts chapter 13, verse 1.
Read out.
Now there were in the church that was in Antioch certain prophets and teachers.
So these Acts, in Acts, they're going into the prophets. Listen to this. Some of these prophets was in the synagogues. Read.
As Barnabas and Simeon.
So Barnabas and Simeon was in the synagogue. Read.
That was called nigger.
You hear that? The Bible, it's already written in the Bible. We was going to be called this. We've been called this since we came on this planet. They've been calling us all different kind of names. My brother. You're American Black. And this is what I'm finna get in. What's your name again, bro? Melvin. I'm Nathanael.
All right.
Nathanael, how you doing, sis? I'm Nathanael. Evelyn. Listen to this. The reason why did slavery happen to us, Evelyn, Melvin? Why did we go into slavery? Let me ask you that.
That's a good one.
That's a good one, ain't it?
Yeah, but I'm gonna answer it too.
Yes, sir. I'm waiting.
I think that came from every race got what you call I want to say a punishment.
A punishment.
That God said that every race gonna have to go through some kind of
Oh, okay.
Right. And I can't quite.
Hey, you right on the money. Everybody get their chance, right?
Right.
But my specific question was to us. We got our chance, but why? Why did? Because, like you said, it's a punishment. Punishment for what? What is a punishment for, Sister Evelyn?
Teacher.
See it? Okay, let's see what the Bible says. Because Moses gave us a warning. The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Moses gave us a warning. Believe it or not, sis, when Christopher Columbus came over here, he sent some of y'all to Europe. Right. Y'all went into slavery on ships just like the black man did. Right. So nobody's excluded, sis.
Teacher.
Listen to this. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So Moses warned him. He said, it's going to come a time in the future that y'all will not listen to God. Read.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
He said, y'all gonna stop keeping the Sabbath day. Y'all gonna stop keeping thou shalt not kill. Y'all gonna stop keeping adultery, because y'all gonna be committing adultery all over the place. So he said marriages is gonna be out the window. Read.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses.
All these what?
All these curses.
You hear that, sis? Moses is warning them. If y'all don't keep the commandments, curses gonna come on y'all.
That's right.
Read. Is a curse a good thing, a bad thing, Evelyn? A curse?
It could be a good. Oh man.
Name me a good curse, Melvin.
Bring it out.
Name me. Huh? It's bad. Evelyn said, ain't no good curses.
That's right.
It's bad, sis. What you said? Can you name me a good curse, Melvin? There is no good curse. A curse is a curse is called an evil thing that's brought on you. You get what I'm saying? So it can't be good if it's an evil thing brought on you.
Right.
You understand? So no, it ain't such thing as good curse. So when you get cursed, Melvin, that means I gotta work for somebody else.
That's right.
Hold on, sis, I gotta give you a law before you leave. As God's chosen people, do you believe you one of God's chosen people, sis? Uh-oh, that's some deep thought. Okay, let me ask you this. Do you believe that we're supposed to do something as God's chosen people? Do you think God got a chosen people, sis? And Melvin, I'm gonna throw it to you too. You don't think God got a chosen people? It's all right if you don't know, because I didn't know either. You got me, give me that, what you got? Nah, give me, yeah, give me that. Let me show you, sis. Let me show you right quick. Listen to this, don't go. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Y'all know who Moses talking to in the book of Deuteronomy? Go to 1:1 real quick. So we can get it. We need the context of it, because he said the Lord hath chosen thee. So you said God ain't had no chosen people. You said you don't know about that.
I know he had chosen people.
You know he had chosen people?
We all the chosen people.
Okay, but my sister Evelyn, she got to know too.
Well, that's why I was.
Okay, we appreciate you, brother. But listen to this. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So Moses is speaking to all the Israelites that's in the wilderness. Y'all familiar with that? The Israelites was in the wilderness for 40 years. Okay, so that's the history on it. But you jump to verse 7, it's a continuation of Moses talking to the Israelites, right? Listen to this. Read.
Deuteronomy 7 verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
First he said, you Israelites, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you are a holy people, meaning y'all separate from all these other nations on the planet, meaning you're better than everybody. Read.
Unto the Lord thy God.
Thy God means he's only our God and nobody else. Read.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
Have done what?
Has chosen thee.
So God only chose the Israelites. He's still talking about the Israelites in chapter 7. Read.
To be a special people.
And we were supposed to be special because at one time King David and Solomon, we ruled this whole planet. You understand? Read.
Unto himself. Above.
Uh-oh. Here's where the separation comes from. Read.
All people.
Above. Read it again.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So originally when God chose the Israelites, that's the Hispanics, blacks, and Native Americans, we were supposed to be ruling everything. Everything that you see, we're supposed to be ruling. Like you see these stores open, if we was ruling, everything would be shut down. You understand what I'm saying? But now that we have not been ruling, guess what? Other nation is making money off you. They causing you to sin. Now guess what? God can put you to death now because now curse is on you. You understand what I'm saying, sis? Let me show you a curse. Give me verse 68 real quick. So he said, if we did keep the commandments, sis, now curses are on us. Listen to this.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68.
And I want you to answer this question when I ask it to you. Read.
And the Lord thy God, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So God says, Moses, go tell them, I'm going to bring them into Egypt again. What were they doing in Egypt, Melvin? What were the Israelites doing in Egypt? Evelyn, if you know, you can answer. What were they doing in Egypt? Talk to me.
Come on.
No, you speak your mind, brother.
I think that he was just hoping that God come down to lead, to get the people to, I guess.
Need to be saved, right? Saved from what, though? What we need saved from? What we need saved from, sis? All right, hold on, sis. One more script, sis. One more script. But give me an Exodus. Give me Exodus, what they were doing in Egypt, real quick, and then I got to give you a commandment, and then, but I know Melvin, he got to know. These men, God is calling these men first because they the heads of the house. Right. They got to teach all these women and kids God's commandments. You understand what I'm saying, sis? You got something more important than what the guy got to tell you, sis? Uh-oh. Remember this day, sis. God tried to show you your nationality. He tried to show you what you have to do to get the kingdom of heaven. Because do you know how to get the kingdom of heaven? You don't know, sis, so you need to know that. Can you just call on the Lord and say, Lord, please let me get the kingdom of heaven, and boom, you there? So you got to learn how to get there, because obviously the church is not doing their job.
That's right.
So he sent your brothers out here to let you know. I'm trying to let you know, sis. Let me tell you how to get there. Come on, sis.
Damn.
Read.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2.
I remember, sis, this day has been marked. Remember that. Hey, check out the flyer. We on YouTube. Call the number, sis. Read.
I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
God, like he said in Deuteronomy, he brought us out of the land of Egypt. Read.
Out of the house of bondage.
So what is Egypt, Melvin? What is God calling Egypt right there?
That's a part of Africa.
Yeah, it's part of Africa. So was Israel at one point. Because we walked there, right?
That's what it all developed.
Right. You hitting right on money. But listen to this. What does God call Egypt in Exodus? What do you call that? Let me read it again for you, Melvin. I'm going to read it again for you, all right? Read.
Exodus 20 verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
Out of the land of Egypt. Read.
Out of the house of bondage.
What is they calling Egypt the house of?
Break it out.
No. Give me Judah chapter 5 and 20. I want you to get it clear, because when you hear stuff in the Bible, it's just like if a brother got locked up in Rikers, right, and he got out. He got out of what? Bondage, right? Or what? What else? What's another word for it? Start with this. slavery. Because that's what he was, a slave in there, right? So he get out of there, and it looks like he's about to do the same thing that got him in there the first time. So what are you telling him? If you want to go back to Rikers, keep doing what you're doing. So that's what he's saying. He's saying if you want to keep breaking God's commandments, you're gonna go back into Egypt, or what? What did it call Egypt now? I just gave you a little similitude.
Bring it out.
So it is.
Come on, Mel.
Come on, Mel. Talk to me.
You got it.
All right, I'm gonna read it.
Go back again.
I'm gonna read it to something a little bit clearer. Read this right here. Read
The book of Judith, chapter 5, verse 20. Now therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there...
11. I'm sorry. I go to 11. It's been a while.
Judith, chapter 5, verse 11. Therefore, the king of Egypt,
Pharaoh, read,
rose up against them, and
against the Israelites, right? Read.
and dealt subtilly with them, and brought them low with laboring in brick, and made them slaves.
And made them what?
And made them slaves.
Is that more clear, Melvin? What were the Israelites doing? They were slaves. They was in bondage. So if you listen what Moses telling the Israelites, if you gonna go back, read it again. Deuteronomy 28:6. Right, absolutely. That's one of the you right on the money, Melvin. I'm gonna read it again. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt.
Bring you into Egypt. What is Egypt? What's another word for Egypt? Bondage? Right. Yeah, you're right. It's slavery, right? He said you're gonna go back into slavery again. Read.
Again with ships.
When did the Israelites go into slavery on ships? When did that happen in history? Talk to me. Right, 16, 19, 14, 92. The Israelites went into bondage on ships. But guess what? Why? What were they called then? And why was their name changed? Why does the Israelites' name keep getting changed? Give me Isaiah 66 and 15. 65, 15.
Bring it up.
Bring it up.
So if who on the face of the planet went into slavery on ships? Whoever went into slavery on ships? That was us. They were called Africans, but the Africans know who belonged to them.
That's right.
They was the Israelites, right? But they weren't called the Israelites then. Why? They was called niggers, coloreds, blacks, Moors. Yeah, it's all right. We brothers, man. But listen to what the Bible say. Read.
Isaiah chapter 65, verse 15. And you shall leave your name.
You hear what God said? He said you're going to leave your name, Israelites. Read.
For a curse.
For a curse. That's a curse that was put on our people. For doing what? Sinning. Breaking God's laws. Read.
A curse unto my chosen, for the Lord God shall slay thee.
Did we get killed in slavery? A lot of us died on the passage on the way to slavery. 100 million. Read.
And call his servants by another name.
Yeah, he said, I'm going to call my servants by another name. God's only servants on this planet is the Israelites.
That's right.
Nobody else. So Melvin, you right on point. So how do we get out of that? How do we get from being at the bottom, being slaves? How do we come out of those conditions?
With faith.
With faith? What else?
Believing in the higher power.
Believing in the higher power.
There's no other man higher.
Okay, let me ask you. Who wrote the Bible? Who you think wrote the Bible? Talk to me. Not the white folks. Then talk to. Hold on, don't leave yet. Hold on, let's come closer real quick. Mr. Melvin, who wrote the Bible?
King James. I know he was a pirate.
He was a what?
Oh shit.
A pirate? Where are y'all getting this stuff? First, I know you. I'm hurt. Listen. Listen, you know what I heard? I heard King James was gay. I heard King James was a white man. I heard King James rewrote the Bible. None of that's true.
Bring it up.
Why? Listen, in the Dark Ages, who was ruling the planet? Talk to me, bro. No. I just want to, because it's people listening. In the Dark Ages, who was ruling? Was it the white man? No. Why do they call it the Dark Ages?
Make it play.
Because it was blacks ruling. King James was a black man.
That's right.
That man had 8 children. How was he gay? You think I'm gonna just lay there if I don't want to lay with a woman? I don't want to get pregnant. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we're hearing on social media.
Bring it out.
Remember the Bible said evil communication corrupt good manners. So now you've been corrupted to believe a lie.
Right.
When if you pick up a book, what's a proverb they always say? If you want to hide something from a black man, what you do? Put it in a book.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? That he said put it in social media. He said put it in a book. So let me show you who that's your buzz. Listen to this real quick. Read that real quick for him.
Psalms chapter 68 and verse 11. The Lord gave the word.
You hear that? You hear what the Bible say? Read it again.
The Lord gave the word.
So God gave the word. Read.
Great was the company of those that published it.
He said God gave the word, but he had men, Israelite men, to publish the word. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why Jeremiah can have a Bible. That's why, not a Bible, a book. That's why Isaiah can have a Bible. That's why Ecclesiastes Sirach can have a Bible. Y'all understand? God gave them word, inspiration to publish this in a book. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So we hear that a lot too. Who wrote the Bible? And it wasn't a so-called white man.
Bring it out.
Had all the power in the world to. If he wrote this book, why would he put in there that Jesus Christ is a black man? Does that make sense?
Right.
Why would he put in there that the Jews, real Jews, are black?
Make it plain.
Does that make sense? Why would he put that King Solomon, Jesus Christ's forefather, is a black man? So you gotta, those are lies. No.
I mean, looking at you, you're an image of God. Everybody,
That's Genesis chapter 1.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying?
God is the image of God.
Okay, I can understand that. When it says image, meaning not to bow down to an image. Worshiping other gods. That's what it means. So do you understand, according to the Bible, that the so-called blacks and Spanish went into slavery on ships because we broke the commandments?
At 255,
You understand that? Okay, you believe that. So how do we flip that thing around? How do we flip that?
And we'll jump in line with them.
Right? So what put us into slavery?
The opposite of what is going on.
Right, and what is that? What put us into slavery? What put the curses on us?
Breaking the commandments.
Breaking the commandments. So how do we get from under slavery?
Bring it out.
By following it, yes.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong